can't take it back, no. I've got so much left to say, but I'll take the words and walk away.
Hey, what's up guys? Yurga here, and patch 7.2 is out. And we didn't get that much changes to balance Druid, but a few. The only thing that really got changed is the effect of Starfall. Starfall no longer gets affected by haste. So there's been a few discussions around this. Is this a nerf or is this a buff? It's both. Basically, without the haste on the Starfall, you lose the burst AoE, small burst AoE that we had, but we gain, by having a Starfall up longer, we gain more power from stellar empowerments. So the more Starfall ticks, the more damage we can get from stellar empowerment. So it's a buff to longer AoE, more sustained AoE, but it's a nerf to our bursty one. Overall on that, talents hasn't changed really. Starler is still, let's talk single target Starler is the best with Incarnation, Blessing of Nations, and Nature's Balance. And as for AE, still go for Starler because there's not, except for Scorpion, you can go Warrior Loom, but in all fights you use Starler because you use Star Surge on a single target. But when it comes adds around, you're gonna swap to Soul of the Forest, Shooting Stars, and Stellar Drift. Soul of the Forest is pretty good now, but Incarnation is still better for single target. So as for AoE, all you gotta do is dot stuff up, alright? You need to have them dotted up. Unless they live shorter than 7 seconds, you don't have to waste a Moonfire. You should only use Sunfire. But in this case, they last longer than 7 seconds. You gotta dot everything up. I'm already at 40, but let's say I'm not at 40, and for the Astral Power, if they're stacked, you want to use Lunar Strike if you can hit more than 3 targets, 3 or more. In this case, I would use Lunar Strike, but if it's spread out, like you got mob here, mob here, mob here, you might as well use Solar Wrath. Alright? So, keep them dotted up. Take some time to dot stuff up, but it makes a while. And then you play Starfall. And you can place another Starfall, because you gain a lot of Astral Power. And you should use your Moon Chargers as well. So, everything. And don't forget to reapply the dots, obviously. I most of the time have a pretty good uptime on the dots, unless I need to do some mechanic or something. But you should keep dots up on all of the targets as good as you can. Alright. As a single target, hasn't really changed. As I said, in combat, I'm gonna go for Incarnation, Blessing of Nations, and Nature's Balance. That's the only thing that's changed. So on a pull, 3 seconds, you're gonna pop your pre-pot and you cast a Solar Wrath. And let's say let's start with actually a new moon because I want to discuss something. So start 3 seconds before the pull. You use your pre-pot, and then on 3 seconds, you do DD event pull. 5. 3 seconds, you pass a Solar Wrath and a new moon. And you see, directly when it hit pull, it hitting the targets. It obviously depending on where you stand. If you're like really close, it's gonna hit before the pull. But we're ranged, so most of the time we're far away. So you should use those two before anything else. And once you do, we're gonna do another pull. Here's the pull. Bam! You apply both of your dots, and then you pop everything. And let's say I'm not at full Astral Power. You want to use all your Moon Chargers, 2 Star Searchers, and after that, just waste your empowerments to get to 40 and use it, right? But don't overcap any empowerments. So let's say I'm at 40 now, and I have like this. I want to use a Lunar Strike because I don't want to waste it. So then after that, I can use my Star Search. It's pretty simple. And by the way, it's looking really cool, isn't it? Yeah, I like that change. So that's the changes we got. As for the the weapon artifact traits. So most importantly, you don't gain passive for the Golden Fury anymore because we got these new ones. And the first one you want to use is obviously this one, increases the damage and stamina by 10%. And then you want to max out the Starfall and go for Wax and Wane. And last, obviously the Circadian Innovation. Yeah, it's a pretty good buff, single target and AoE obviously. And after that, you can start spending on these ones. All right, the one you're gonna go for is Side of Stars as first because it has with single target. Sunfire Burns helps with AoE because spreading fire. And then we go for Solo Stabbing, increases damage by Solar Wrath. And then we're gonna go for Twilight Glow, Moonfire damage. Then we're gonna go for the Dark Side of the Moon, increases the crit strike of Lunar Strike. And we're gonna go for Empowerments. And then we're gonna go for Falling Star. And the rest is just it's these ones. Mooncore, increase your armor. Then have a chance to proc regrowth or healing touch. So take whatever you want, either one. But that's the way you're gonna go. And yeah, as for the stats, obviously stats is very important. Haste, around 30% more or less. I would say more. I'm below 30%, but when I eat and drink and using my trinkets and stuff, I get over 30%, but I'm still a little bit low on haste. After that is mastery, and then it's intellect, and then crit and versatility. So if you have the Emerald Dreamcatcher, you're gonna get to 30% haste, and then you can max out mastery. I don't have it, so I haven't learned how to use it, and I don't care if I get it, whatever. So as of Legendaries, it's RNG, so I'm not gonna go over it really, or we can take a look at it. Yeah, dude. So Emerald Dreamcatcher is the best for single target. Crafted item. Huh. I've seen that before. Right, and this one is the best all around. So I'm probably just gonna say that the ring is better than Emerald Dreamcatcher because this is better on AoE and on cleave and everything. Because you're gonna use your Celestial Alignment a lot more. And after that, probably on its intuition. Yeah, I think on its intuition. I think Creator of Worlds is actually better. You know what? I'm actually gonna look this up. Give me a sec. So yeah, as you can see, here we got the my Sleepykins from the Discord. He has made a theory crafting on the legendary. So this is single target. You got Emerald Dreamcatcher, the Ring, Echo, Onus Intuition, Pridas, Lady and the Child, Elune, and Cephas. And multi-target, AoE, you got Lady and the Child, the Ring, and AK, etc. You know what I mean. You can find this on the MMO champion. So that's how good the legendaries are. And as for gear, as I said, you want to get the 4-piece as soon as possible, as with single target. And these two trinkets are very important. Whispers in the Dark, which is best for like every range in the game, but and Erectic Metronome. So I think that's covered it all. We're in the same spot as we were since the last patch. But yeah, it's going really good. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you. Bye bye.